Okay, welcome. This is day 11. Yeah, we got pushed today. I'm getting to the gym a little late today. Yesterday we had some car issues. Yesterday was a rest day, but we had some car issues. I'm driving my mom's car today, the Mommobile itself. It's not bad or anything. You'll like be like, oh man, I have a vehicle like to drive, you know, that's after my car gets messed up. And it's like my work tools weren't in there and I had to like swap stuff over. I mean, I can't even do Bluetooth on this car. It like needs an aux, and I just got a new phone, so I can't do that either. But I'm just glad, regardless, I get to go to the gym. We're getting to the gym, yeah, just like an hour late. So I'm gonna do cardio after the lift. This will be one lift where I think tonight I will miss my small groups or show up late. And I don't want to do that because I feel like it just takes away from like what kind of goes into it. The small groups, not the gym session. So I think I'm just gonna go to the gym, and if I get done at a decent enough time, I will head to the small group. And if not, I'm just gonna lock in and do cardio and call it a night, get home early, clean, make my food and everything. Because yesterday I had a pretty late night. I had my college ministry, hung out with some friends, went out to eat. I broke my calories because I ate a dessert. I mean, I get it, I'm bulking, but I also think the principle of trying to do a lean bulk and maintaining stuff, I think it's how bad you want it. You know, I think it's about discipline, and also there's like a choice. You know, everything is a choice. So I chose not to be disciplined at all. I also haven't been able to meal prep still because, and I'm not like stressed about it. My sister's been letting me borrow some of her chicken that she's already prepped. It's just, I like to have my own stuff. I also just follow like I'm in order and everything. But dude, I'm glad it's a new day. It's a great day. It's push. Like, I mean, no complaints. I'm excited. Today we're going to be doing like really, really heavy on single arm triceps. I think last week we did the whole Sam Sulek kind of trial where I did the single arms with the straps. Yeah. And dude, like super pumped after that. So today should be fun. I got my pre, and I also got some carbs, got my pump caps. I'm stoked. So we're gonna get to the gym. I think we're gonna do dumbbell flat bench today, possibly. I'm not sure. Or we're just gonna measure out actual our flat bench. Next push day, I'm gonna be maxing out with the boys. So that'll be Sunday, I guess. So that'll be like a day behind or something for y'all. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. So pretty stoked. It's been raining a lot and everything, but you know, not bad. Like, I'm just glad we get to go to the gym. Like, you know, last week I was talking about how thankful I was, you know, that I had a car to drive. And this week, dude, I'm just glad I get to go to the gym, dude. Like, you know, there'd have to be, like, I'm also thankful for the parents I have, because my mom used to be like, oh, if I disobeyed my mom, dude, she'd be like, yeah, you don't get to go to the gym today. And, like, dude, that was, like, my punishment, dude. Like, that was worse than getting my phone taken away. But, no, I was going to say, dude, no spoilers, but, like, I've got anime edits saved now, and I sound just like Sam, but bro, when I tell you that like these are hitting, dude, these edits are like, I'm stoked. I am so stoked for today. So, yeah, I kind of have just yapped a whole lot, but I'm probably going to try to be as dialed as I can during this session. So I'm not going to really talk too much. I hope we can just move some weight around, and I hope we can get some good rest tonight, you know? Today could have easily been a rest day. I got to go into late work though. Because of my car issues and stuff. So we're going to take advantage of it. We're just going to go after it today. So I will see you guys when we get in there. So peace, peace, peace. All right, big sis, benching 35 with no spot right now. See you guys in a little bit. Warm up 185 again, and then we're gonna do 225, and then we're just gonna start going up. Yep, good stuff. Yep. Nice. Okay, guys. Not filming all the sets. gonna be honest, today is not the day. I thought I was gonna try to rep 315. We'll rep 395, maybe go for 305 or 315. I'm just not feeling it. I haven't gotten to eat or prep my meals this week, and I think it's showing. But the day's not over. We still got plenty of time, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Come on. Go. Come on. All you. Come on. Oh my gosh. It's like right there. First official looking silhouette. Just gonna try to hit failure on this. I felt that my triceps on bench, so we're gonna make sure we really hammer out. Okay. One more. Probably gonna drop set this next one too. Quick set of lateral raises, then move on to overhead extensions, chest press, and then V-bar, and then we're gonna kill it. First working set of lat raises. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Oh, shoot. That's it. I'm gonna warm up with this. And then we're gonna move up, do 2 quick heavy sets and then B-bar. And I think we'll call it. Sam says, let's let the pump speak for itself, dude. Dude. That felt better. Or I was just more pumped. Okay, that was it wrap. Just got done doing some abs and cardio. honestly, really good finish for the day, to be honest. We went for 315 today. We were gonna try to hit it for 3, and I'm maxing out Sunday. I'm calling it Spooky Scary Sunday. I'm getting, hopefully, a bunch of guys that just want to max out, and it doesn't matter what they want to max out on. I'd love to get like 10 dudes at my gym, all trying to like kind of hype each other up. And I'd love to just see what everyone can hit. And like, dude, when you have 10 guys in the gym and they're all hyping each other up, dude, you hit some numbers. Cause like, dude, the energy in the room and the pressure to like kind of meet the mark, a lot of the times you're going to meet the mark. And if you don't, at least you probably gave it your all. You know what I mean? Today that was kind of what it was all about. Cause dude, I brought it for bench, or at least I thought I did. I failed, and I was pretty ticked off. I'll probably put a clip in. I didn't film all the sets. I was using TikTok for my audios, but my sister filmed my 315 fail. I got it for 1, and when I got up, I kind of like threw it almost. Like, you know how the weight will make noise if you kind of, you know, it's almost like a warm-up weight, like you're messing around with it. Dude, I did that, and I'm finally getting to the point where I can almost rep out 315 for a top set. But man, dude, I failed it, and I was pretty ticked. But I failed at my triceps. So, dude, I went and hammered out triceps. So the pump was nice. It wasn't like oh, my triceps look cut. It was like, dude, my triceps were pumped. Like, I couldn't get any more weight up if I wanted to for my triceps. And I'm hoping I'm sore, because I was doing like 250 on overhead. And my single arms, dude, I drop setted. And I was just like trying to give it as much as I could. But overall, really good lift. I know it was a pretty late lift, to be honest. Man, dude, we were in there for 3 hours, and dude, I didn't even like do everything I would normally do. I'm contemplating though about switching up the split, not anytime soon, but I do want to experiment with a little bit of full body stuff. My brother's really trying to put me on it, and dude, he looks really good, and so it's not something I want to just like, oh yeah, full body. Like, you know, I used to make fun of them, but now I'm genuinely considering it. And Jeff Nippard just dropped a video where he broke it down. So I'm planning on watching that. Also just considering what my goals are. Like the pump, it's great, right? Like that's what you could possibly look like. But at the same time, being strong or just a hybrid and in between, I got to find like my middle ground of what I want. And right now I'm just trying to get size and strength, because I'm trying to bulk up, dude. So I'm going to be doing some research, and that'll be coming in the next couple months if I decide to do it. And I'll definitely keep y'all posted. For now, I'm going to stick to push-pull legs. If I ever do end up switching it up, I'll probably do what Sam does, where I put arms on a totally separate day, where I might prioritize shoulders and like biceps if I really went hard on back, but I didn't get to do any biceps. Because time management is really important for me in the gym right now, just because I'm in the gym, I got to make sure I get home in time to kind of get ready for work the next day, because I'm up pretty early and stuff, and it kind of throws off my whole schedule if on a day like today where I get to the gym late, I don't even get to hang out with friends or go to small group. But then I got to go home and get ready for the next day because I wasn't able to, you know, because of circumstances I couldn't really control. Anyways, you know, we got to make the most of it though. There's, you know, no excuses really. You know, if you bring it to the table, you're going to see some results. I heard Sam say this the other day, and I was like, man, dude, like Sam has got some knowledge. He was like, yeah, like think about it. You got a guy, you take 2 guys. One of them is just, you know, kind of half does it, cleans his room, versus a guy that really cleans his room. That's the same thing with bodybuilding. Like, and I'm not trying to be this meathead. I'm just like, you know, you might say you actually want something, but you don't really mean it. You know what I mean? And it's like the guy who cleans his room and, you know, throws his clothes under the bed and doesn't even fix the bed. He just kind of, like, I'm gonna just lay this out basically, and it looks like you barely fixed your bed. That's the guy that, you know, he might bring it at the gym, but he isn't dieting or tracking stuff or doing, you know, mandatory poses, whatnot. Like, he's not doing everything absolutely necessary to be the best of the best or like bring it. You know what I mean? Like, he's not all in. And it's like, I don't know, you don't have to be all in for bodybuilding. I'm not saying you have to be all in. I'm saying, you know, I think if you're wanting to though, and you say you want to bring it, and you say X, Y, and Z, dude, you better walk the talk. You know, I think that's something you kind of got to back up. A man's only as good as his word. And it's like, dude, you got to meet the mark, you know, and those, you know, scenarios. Same thing with like maxing out and stuff, you know, with the boys and everything. So I think that's kind of important, meeting the mark, meeting the moment. So if you say it, try to walk it out. And if you fail, at least you can say, well, I gave everything I had and I missed, but at least I went all out and I saw, how far I could, get. Another thing is, someone the other week was like complimenting me and was like, man, like you and your family, like y'all are really in shape. Like, what would you say for me to do for rep range? And I'm like, here's what I'd recommend starting out. Here's the split I'd do. And she was asking me all these questions. It was a girl. And it was just someone, I was ordering food at Starbucks or whatever. I was just getting a drink. And I get done ordering, and she kept asking questions. And then she goes, so like, just get in? And I was like, yeah, just get in the gym. I was like, that is like the best takeaway you could get from that, was not necessarily what split or what reps you're doing, but just get in. I think it can really change your life. I think there's so much like discipline, accountability with it. And there's like, the gym is like such a good outlet for some things, and it like really does change your life. And like, you can apply it to so many other things, like the lessons and takeaways you can have from it really can be applied almost everywhere. I think that's just true in the gym, and I think it's true in life, just like Tom Platt says. So that's all I really have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the lift. I think I'm excited for this Sunday. I'm definitely going to have to eat a lot of food and protein to make sure I'm getting enough sleep the next couple days, so probably won't go out too much. I know this weekend I'm planning on visiting a college friend. I'm not sure if that's going to fall through or not, if I'm planning on mixing up, but we'll see. I want to make the most of everything, so if I can be optimal with how I'm spending time with my friend as well as being back in town to let Max, I think I can make the most of both, but we'll see. Anyways, as always, guys, keep chasing the aesthetics. I'll see you guys next time. And seriously, if you guys do have any feedback, I would absolutely love and appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. I'm really enjoying this. Like, this is something I used to like pretend I was like an influencer, and I never actually filmed. Like, I always wanted to do something like this, but also at the same time, I just want to be my authentic self. And I think it's almost like doing a FaceTime. Like, I'm just trying to be real with the people behind the screen that I can't even see, but I'm trying to be real. And I think that's like the best thing you can be, is being real, being true to yourself. And if people don't appreciate you for being you, they probably don't belong in your life, to be honest. You probably need to go get some other friends and people. Anyways, I appreciate all the support and feedback. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace, peace, peace.